Love it.
We just wanted to say thank you all for coming. Hope you guys are having a good time enjoying your wines. We have a lot of special guests here in the house with us. And hope everyone's having a good time enjoying the pizza and the wines. We got some of the top people in the company here. Just wanted to introduce Mr. Austin Zulauf. He's going to
Yay!
We got our co-founder Peter, PJ, and Bill, top 10.
He just bought the company, so I'm
This guy was just speaking at the Association of Network Marketing Professionals event. He's actually on the cover of that.
Love it.
So appreciate all you guys coming. I'm going to pass it off to these guys and let them share with you guys for a second.
Awesome.
All right, nice. Thank you. Great, good deal. Thank you so much, Joe. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. We're gonna have some fun tonight. I promise you that. And I hate to have my back to anybody. I can go ahead and take your corner if you want. It's not the first time I've been put in the corner. But as you mentioned, my name is Austin Zulauf. The worst case scenario that's going to happen tonight is you guys are going to learn how to get free premium quality wine from all over the world shipped directly to your doorstep. And if that's for you, just say, that's for me.
That's for me.
4 people. Let me reword it. Okay. The worst thing that can happen to you guys tonight, while you're hanging out with us, having a nice glass of vino, is you learn how to get free, premium quality wine that's been hand-selected, shipped right to your door from all over the world. Woo! If anyone in here would like some free wine, just say, that's for me.
That's for me.
Okay. All right. We're going to have some fun, too. So, anyway, as you mentioned, my name is Austin Zulauf. I'm going to tell you the story of Direct Cellars Wine Club by how I came to be involved in the club and what the experience has been so far. Then I'm going to introduce you to a couple of my buddies. And then we'll stick around later on for some Q&A and things like that, okay? So, about 14 months ago, I retired from the network marketing profession to focus on my training company. I own 2 training companies for the direct selling profession with a focus on network marketing and online marketing. My passion has always been giving people systems and training on how they can produce a full-time income from home or from their phone. And you know, you can really have fun doing that when you don't have to worry about time or money or clocking into a job or asking for days off. You know, things like that. It just opens you up to a whole world of freedom that most people don't even allow themselves to dream about. Keeps me out of a job too, so that's pretty awesome. Woo! Do you know there's actually places that want you to show up at the same time every day and stay there the whole time? I wasn't very good at it, so. But anyhow, a few months after I had retired, a good friend of mine from Fort Myers, Florida, a guy named PJ, gives me a call and tells me about the first ever premium wine membership club of its kind in the direct selling space, cleverly enough named
Direct Cellars.
Direct Cellars Wine Club. I told him 2 things. I said, first of all, brother, you had me at wine. Okay? I said, no matter what, you've got a customer for life. I guarantee you that. The other thing is, I bet I know a lot of people that would be interested in a wine club. Even folks that would never do network marketing before, but they do this because it's wine. Did have a few questions because I was retired. I was cool. I was satisfied. The first question I had was, you know, why not just go to the liquor store and buy that $14 bottle of Pinot Noir that I always get, right? He tells me that Direct Cellars Wine Club has exclusive agreements with over 2,000 wineries worldwide from all my favorite regions like France, Spain, Italy, Portugal, Chile, Argentina, all the best. And that for about 17 years, there's been a team of sommeliers and wine enthusiasts that have been screening wines, putting them into a premium wine selection, which evolved into this club. Just by show of hands, who in here doesn't know what a sommelier is? It's okay. I thought it was someone from Somalia. I had no idea. It's someone that's certified. They basically have a PhD in wine. These are the types of people we have hand selecting our wine. Folks that can look at a glass of wine and they can swirl it, they can smell it, and they can tell you what kind of grape was used to make the wine, what kind of region the grapes were grown in, things like that. I'm not that good at anything. So, I mean, it's amazing that these are the caliber of people we have hand selecting these wines. The other question I had is, what makes you think this company is going to be around in the next 40 or 50 years? Because I built a team of 34,000 people in another company just to have that company close its doors. No lie, it was traumatic. I had no want or need to do that again. He tells me that this company's been around for about 4 years already, but the opportunity is brand new. It's a debt-free, financially independent company with the #1 direct selling attorney on planet Earth, Kevin Thompson of Thompson & Burton, behind us. Now, that may or may not mean much to you guys right now, but when Kevin puts his name and his stamp of approval on a company, that company gains instant credibility in our marketplace. So that strategic partnership is valuable. The last question I had for my good friend before I interrupted him mid-sentence to make sure that I sign up right then, because I understand the benefits of timing and positioning and getting started, not now but right now, is what about the comp plan? You know, we've got arguably the sexiest product in the entire direct selling profession. Actually, requires no selling or no convincing. Okay, it's wine. Even if you don't like wine, that's fine. I don't eat McDonald's, but I know it's a darn good business model. Yeah. Absolutely.
Exactly.
And I don't know if the guys that own dog food factories eat dog food, but I bet not. So, it's good business. I said that in Pittsburgh, and one guy actually did when he, long story, get with me. So, when he tells me about the comp plan, I get so excited. Not because of the income that I could earn, but my people that could never earn an extra $4,000 or $5,000 a month part-time from home could finally do it in a company like Direct Cellars Wine Club, and better yet, they could have fun doing it. That was about 11 months ago, June 17th, the day that changed my life, PJ. And since then, you know, we've had folks come in and make some mind-blowing income. You know, an extra $4,000 or $5,000 a month, an extra $4,000 or $5,000 a week, an extra $9,000, $10,000 a week, $15,000, $16,000 a week. I don't know how high I have to go before we get some gasping, but but Kevin Thompson, our attorney, would like me to also go behind that and say, you know, results are not typical, you know, that sort of thing. And, you know, it's not guaranteed, but we do have some people doing very well. Better yet, they're having fun doing so. Before I tell you how to get started, I want to introduce you to a couple of my buddies. You know, first of all, let's see, who should we pick on first? I want to pick on Bill a little bit. So, this gentleman is one of our top income earners. Top 10, right? Woo! Top 10 income earners. You guys, he's actually the reason why I even know that you guys are doing this tonight. I mean, he's an amazing leader, a guy that
he's a liar because he said it was 4 minutes from the hotel.
Whenever I think of whenever I think of Bill, I think of hard work, I think of integrity, and I think of knowledge, because this guy is a wealth of knowledge. So you would have him as part of your support system should you decide to move forward with us. So please help me bring up Mr. Bill Guthrie.
Thank you. Well, I'm going to be brief because I'm not as smooth as our #1 guy. But, you know, I'm not a big stage guy. But here's the deal. I do like to support. My story's a little different. I've worked in this industry for 20 plus years. I've had success, and I've sold everything. And I am a wine drinker. And like PJ calling Austin, I was looking around, and I was just working multiple programs, you know, those things. And I see a video of a new wine business, and I'm looking at it, and I didn't get the call. True story. I'm looking at it, and I see PJ's head, and I was like, wine. I was like, I got to do wine because it's legit. It's not a thing. It's a real product. So basically, I called him, and he says, you know, I was like, I'm in. What do I do? So I got started. I can tell you it's liberating me. It's not about being successful and being able to sell things. I've always been able to do that. But now I'm having fun. I will tell you this. I've been in this industry since 1992 when I got my first laptop. I can sell anything on the internet. I've done all the training, everything. But the difference is, when I started doing wine, it liberated me because I'm having fun, and I've never, where I was going with this, I've never got involved with events. I've never come to support it. It wasn't my thing. I didn't even travel that much. Since I've been in this company, I traveled more since September than I've ever done probably in 5 years, because I'm going out and supporting the team. Christina is on my team. Okay. Austin, do me a favor, come here. Christina is on my team. And then the team group, I said, I'm actually going to be out there to support Austin. I'm going to see if PJ can come. text PJ. PJ texted back. I put the text message in the group. Everyone saw it. I heard Christina almost cry. She might have cried. Okay? That made me feel so good because I never had that. So I'm truly here because, and I hate to say it, I love money, but I'm not here for the money. I came out here to support our team, to support Austin, to support PJ, Leslie, and everyone else. I'm having so much fun. So I'm just telling you that the money's there. Disclaimer, it's not typical. You gotta work, you know, there's work involved. But at the end of the day, this is the fun company. We're the good, bad news bears. We're more fun than any network marketing company.
It's
So
true.
with that said, who am I gonna pick on?
Just bring me back up this fine, yeah.
Come on, back.
There's this guy, Austin Zulauf. Thank you, sir.
Awesome. I want to introduce you to one more person real quickly, and then we can go ahead and tell you. Yeah. You know, I don't know, Leslie, PJ, if you guys want to talk, it'd be great to kind of hear from PJ because, you know, it's not all the time you get to hear from the founder, the owner of the company, you know, my sponsor as well. So, I mean, you know, I owe him a great debt of gratitude. You have no idea. But I want to recognize someone, first of all, young lady that's, who here drove or flew more than 3 hours to get here?
Well, to get here from the hotel was like,
How far away was it?
We flew from Florida.
You flew?
Where in Florida?
Jensen Beach.
How long did it take you to get here?
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours? Anybody beat 3.5 hours? How long?
Four. 5 hours on the tarmac in Houston.
5 hours. We'll say 5 hours. How long? 5 hours. 5 hours. This young lady. 5 hours.
5 hours.
We've got someone in here that
Steph, how
drove.
about you?
Go ahead. Huh? What is it? So we got someone that drove 20 hours to get here. Someone drove 20 hours to be with you guys.
Wow. He's awesome.
You want something that bad, you go all out for it, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
She drove 13 and a half hours.
Get it.
I drove to Nashville 13 and a half.
So I just want to say, guys, that if you feel like something's standing in the way of your obstacle, your goals aren't big enough. Okay. So before I bring up my friend PJ, because I'm sure he's going to be the one that gets us kicked out of here. I'm only serious. I want to introduce you to somebody. So this next person, you gotta. If you're taking pictures or you're recording, you gotta hear this guy's story. Okay. You know, first of all, I'm not gonna steal his thunder. I'm just gonna say that he's one of the top producers in our company. He has literally influenced tens of thousands of people just since he's been in the company. Just in the past few months, he's an amazing man, a wonderful father, and he calls me his mentor, but we co-mentor each other. I love this man to death, Mr. MJ Worthmore. Man, good evening, everybody. How y'all doing?
Right.
It's an absolute pleasure to be here. I don't want to stay before you too long, but I do feel compelled to tell you my story, just what I've been through and what Direct Cellars has done to me specifically. You know what I mean? Because my goal is to remove every excuse. Because we believe here in Direct Cellars that anybody can have the life that they truly want if you truly want it, right? And there's nothing that can stop you from it. So about 5 months ago, I'm living in Atlanta. My wife and I we're going through a separation. I'm in Atlanta, basically sleeping on somebody's couch for $100 a week. I'm working as a bartender and as a server, putting up between 60 and 70 hours a week to send home income to take care of my family because we were struggling in Philadelphia. My wife was still in Philadelphia. She's pregnant with our son. And I'm preparing for my baby boy. I'm excited about my baby boy coming, right? And my son, Nehemiah Bashir, was due on September 21st. September 12th, I bought my plane ticket so I could fly back home, spend time with the family, and be there for my son to be born. September 13th, my son died. So I was devastated, to be away from my family for as long as I was, working as hard as I was, preparing for a child that I didn't get to keep. And here it was now, I'm sleeping on somebody's couch, waiting for a text message from my wife saying, you know what, I can't do this anymore, I want a divorce. I was waiting for it every single day. But I said before and I'll say it again, I believe at times in your loneliness, sometimes God has to isolate you so he can insulate you.
And while I was away, while I was sleeping on somebody's couch, I was personally developing. I was reading books. I was trying to figure out a way to solve it. How can I take care of my family and still be available so that way I can give them the life that they deserve, including time with their dad, my kids, including time with their husband, my wife, right? And I got a phone call from a gentleman named Jefferson Green, and I knew him to be very successful in this industry. I've seen him do crazy things before, and he gave me a phone call. It was around 11:30 at night. He said, MJ, let me ask you a question. When's the last time you had a great glass of wine? And I was like, well, dude, I had a glass tonight at work. And he's like, let me ask you a question. What if I told you we can make an absolute fortune over the course of the next few years doing exactly what you did tonight, having a glass of wine and sharing with people that we know, love, and care about? And I had one question. I said, Jefferson, you're a multi-millionaire. You're documented. Is this your next move? And he said, MJ, I promise you one thing. If you get started with me and you make a move and you join this business, 12 months from now, you may still have problems, but I promise you money won't be one of them. I got involved. 11 days later, I made about $1,400. I never made that much money before in my life in one company. $1,400 in 11 days. I worked for it, but I worked about 11 hours for it, right? Over the course of that 11 days. 25 days after that, I hit the top rank in the company, a massive seller. And with that income, I was able to go get a luxury 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, washer, dryer having, dishwasher having, fireplace having, luxury apartment in one of the best parts of Georgia. I went from a couch to luxury in 36 days because of Direct Cellars Wine Club. And in that time, I got to meet my mentor, Mr. Austin Zulauf. And when I met him, I said, Austin, listen, I'll make you a promise. If you teach me what you know, I'll run this thing. He said, I'm going to show you everything I got. And in 5 months of being involved in Direct Cellars Wine Club, I was able to walk away from a 70-hour work week and replace my full-time income as the bartender and as the server. And now what it used to take me 70 hours a week to make, it takes me about 12 hours. So I've got 58 hours a week back to give to my family and pursue the life of my dream and to be here for the person who's on the fence. So I challenge you tonight to make that decision. Think about what it is that you got to gain, not just what it is that you got to lose. And if you plug into the system and follow guys like Austin and PJ and all the leaders here in Direct Cellars Wine Club, I can make you the same promise. 12 months from now, you may still have problems, but money won't be one of them, and fun damn sure won't be one of them. So thank you guys, I appreciate it. Austin,
Love that guy. Love him to death. Love him by the pound. The last person you're going to hear from, I'll tell you how to get started. And normally we wouldn't, talk this long and that sort of thing. But most people don't get a chance to hear from PJ. He's usually working his tail off down in Fort Myers, Florida. He doesn't even really travel that much because, of the demands that he has by being in the position that he's in. So I'm just going to say a few things about PJ real quick. First of all, in addition to Direct Cellars, he's a published author. He's the second man in network marketing history to ever be presented with a $1 million bonus check on stage. He's been a 6-figure per month income earner in the field, and he's been a consultant for a lot of companies to get them to from where they are to where they want to be. He's a man that knows his way around this industry. So please help me in welcoming Mr. Peter PJ Gibson. Hey, go ahead. You good with that?
Edna, Christina, your dad, Al. I know Al, I got you. I can read the tag. I'm just humbled to be here. And Austin's going to make about between $600,000 and $1 million this year. Woo! And I say that because, well, no, it's going to talk. It's going to take hard work, dedication, which Kevin Thompson needs us to say. But Bill, you're amazing. MJ, this is just a movement that just happened. I don't know if you guys can ever really understand where you are right now. Bill, Robert, you guys, this is crazy. This is just a movement. This is something that's just, even if you're not good at it, it's going to take you to a trap. So I'm just happy to be here. I'm humbled. Just listening to you, Austin, and you being praised this weekend and applauded. And literally, when you were on stage, I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is what an honor to be in business with this guy. And then when you and Mari announced your engagement, that was amazing.
Thank you.
I've been doing this a long time now. I've been doing this for 30 plus years. Steph, you're handing out your cards, and I love your enthusiasm. But like, you gotta be in the right place at the right time. Like, luck plays such an integral role of what you do. And then Bill, you with your daughters, like you're like, this guy will do anything for his kids. And like, I know everybody. I know Eddie. You're swimming at your dialysis and all the stuff you're going through. It's crazy, but it's just about we're a family. You know, and if there's one thing that I want to just express is that if I'm standing, you're standing. If we're together, right? But we can use this mechanism, this movement of wine, which is crazy, and take it across the planet. It's going to be one of the craziest rides you'll ever be on in your life. Now, it takes work. You got to go to work. This guy works his butt off. We all do. I mean, at 4:30 in the morning, I'm texting him. He's like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Go back to bed. But I just really want to just take this opportunity to say I'm humbled and blessed to just say, hey, this is something great. So whatever you want to make out of it, Isabella, you know, you make out of it. And that's it, man. And I don't know who Luigi is, but the guy's name is John who owns the place. But yeah, I mean, this is just like a cool. I'm just so proud. I'm so proud. Awesome. I gotta say it again. I love you, man. You're like, I just watched you again. I'm like, this is crazy. Leslie over here, come here, you.
Woo!
Yeah. Oh yeah, the meeting's only like 5 minutes away.
Thanks, Lee.
Got him here. Our flight leaves in 10 minutes to go back to Utah. But that's it, man. We're just a cool, hip wine club that likes to be and have fun, like you said, right? And we can make a ton of money on the way and just be cool on the way doing it, man. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Woo!
So yeah, this is one of the owners of our company. We don't have, as you probably guessed, we don't have an HR department. So if you would, just real quickly, who in here is not involved in direct sellers right now? Not involved? Okay. All right. A few people. So I'll go ahead and tell you how to get started if you want, and then we'll get back to drinking some wine and hanging out and just having some fun. So, is that okay? No? No? I want something with beer to me. You want something? Alright, so this is how you get started. There's 4 different levels someone can get started at. The first 2 is the customer. You can't earn income, but you can earn free wine through our Refer 3 and this free program. It's either $49 or $79 a month. You get 2 bottles or 4 bottles for that. Get your own website. You can refer some people to as well. If you get involved from the business standpoint, then you can actually write the wine off on your taxes as a business expense anyway. So that's pretty cool. Now the $249 or $499. The $249 gives you 4 bottles of premium wine, either 4 red, 4 white, or half and half. Gives you year membership to the club, all paid up. Gives you a 20% discount on the reorder program. So if you want to order a case of wine, like if you're having a little party at a pizza place or something like that, then you get a 20% discount. Now, the $4.99, that's where I came in at, the elite level. I think, Bill, that's where most people start at. It gives you 12 bottles of premium wine. That gives you 3 years membership to the club, all paid up. Gives you a 40% discount. By the way, membership to the club includes your websites with hosting, training in your back office on how to get the most from your wine experience, access to VIP events all over the U.S., like the one I'm going to be in Atlanta. Matter of fact, we have one in Dallas tomorrow where we have an executive chef, chocolate fountain, sangria fountain, exotic cars, all this other cool stuff. Yeah, it's going to be really neat. You also get a 40% discount on the case reorder program as an elite member. So, at a 40% discount, we only pay $1.50 for a case of wine, which ends up being about $12 a bottle, which is insane. Because some of these bottles are $10 or $15 retail, not including sales tax and shipping. Some are $50, $60 retail, and some are exclusive to our club. So we're pretty excited about that. any way that you get involved, if you want to get involved, just get back with the person that invited you out here. They thought enough of you not to prejudge you and get you in front of something they're really excited about and invite you to take a look at our family and our company. So with that, I want to leave you with this thought. It's not enough to be at the right place at the right time, and you certainly are. But you still got to do something about it. Make a decision to move forward and move on today. Love you guys. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.